Ever since Loka Chapter 1 the surprise happened, I was really waiting for the movie Thama to drop. Because this year was nothing but pure cinema for the Indian vampire fans. Starting with Sinners this year, जो एक काफ़ी गोरी ब्लडी वैम्पायर मूवी थी, परफेक्टली कैटरिंग द हॉरर ऑडियंस विद द ब्यूटीफुल सिनेमाटोग्राफी एंड अनअपोलोजेटिक गोर. एंड सून आफ्टर सिनर्स हमें मिली इंडिया की पहली इंडियन फीमेल सुपर हीरो चंद्रा. एंड 3 महीने हो चुके हैं इस मूवी को रिलीज हुए, सो आई एम गेसिंग कि आई एम नॉट स्पॉइलिंग एनीवन. एनीवेज, द मूवी वॉज अ वेरी प्लेजेंट सरप्राइज. बाय द ट्रेलर मुझे लगा था दिस इज अ सुपर हीरो मूवी, and man, what a superhero she was. So vampires have always been a topic that interests me in the movies, and ever since Sinners I was looking forward to Thama because of the promising teaser track they released a year before. But way out of the blue released the movie Loka, and damn what a movie it was. It's nothing less than a treat for the Indian audience कि हमें एक ही साल में 3 vampire movies देखने मिली, and surprisingly none of them were particularly disappointing. So let's begin with the latest release, Thama. It definitely wasn't the strongest of the 3, but I'm very glad कि ये movie बुरी नहीं थी, especially after the pressure set by Loka. And it generally happens in Indian media that when movies in similar genre release close to each other, pressure generally develops on the later release, especially if the former performs well. That being said, Thama wasn't all helpless either. It was a part of an already well-established universe, and defying the recent trend where new releases aren't performing well for the universe, Thama definitely didn't disappoint its audience. While leaning more on comedy, as expected from a MHCU movie, Thama comes out as a decent family watch. And despite the below-average marketing of the movie and the 3 unnecessary item songs, I would say decent execution saved the movie more than its plot. I mean, when you're watching a vampire movie and Bhedia comes out as the biggest highlight, you definitely haven't nailed the vampire plot. And that part right there is a little disappointing, especially because this was the movie that Ayushmann Khurrana said he was jamming on since lockdown. Although the origin of the vampires was established well in the movie, the antagonist that was Nawazuddin Siddiqui's character, Yakshashan, felt underwhelming, especially because of the under-explanation of his position among the vampires and overexposure to comedy of his character, which I hope they will look after in their future projects. Especially because MHCU, that is Maddox's horror comedy universe, seems to be the only stable universe in the country right now, and it would really hurt if even this fails. With that being said, let's move on to Loka. And honestly, I have already talked about this movie in my previous video, where I also explained the evolution of vampires throughout the movie history and what liberties the makers have taken compared to the existing lore of the vampires. And adding to that, one thing I would like to say that Chandra is definitely one of the best female superheroes of all time. Anyways, moving on to Sinners, damn what a movie it was. And first of all, the cinematography of the movie is definitely exceptional. Directed by Ryan Coogler, the very first thing noticeable in the movie is its aspect ratio and saturation of the film. And the plot in the movie is a story of one day, which means everything happening in the movie happens in a span of one day, which is something I really like in movies. The movie starts with a plot that seems to address the racial issue, but soon the movie takes turn towards supernatural horror. And although the origin of the supernatural substance in the movie is not established or explored deeply, as a viewer, you certainly do not feel the necessity of the origin because of the engaging plot of the movie. Performances of the actor like Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld is really appreciable. और भाई आई एम टेलिंग यू, एज अ वैम्पायर मूवी जब ये मूवी कंक्लूड करती है तुम्हें डेप्थ फील होता है वैम्पायर एज अ कैरेक्टर का, क्योंकि इट्स अ मिथिकल बीस्ट और उसे जैसे पोर्ट्रे किया जाता है एज ड्रैकुला और अ रोमांटिक बीइंग, वो ट्रेडिशनली ऐसे नहीं होते हैं भाई. दे आर मोर लाइक मॉन्स्टर्स, undead supernatural beings that are absolutely horrifying. And this video is definitely not a comparison video, but more like an analysis and appreciation video, because although the plot revolves around the vampires in all the 3 movies, all the movies have taken different paths to portray the vampires. Where Loka portrayed vampires as super beings, in Thama they were shown in a more comic light to fit it into their comedy universe. So definitely it would not be right to compare both the movies for which movie is better. However, when it comes to who created a better environment or society of vampires, that is what I feel Loka did a better job, whereas Thama connected the origin of the vampires to our mythology better than Loka. But when it comes to who portrayed the vampires more accurately, it was definitely Sinners. Because if you see the previous video of mine about the vampires, I explained the rules and rumors about the vampires carried out throughout the history. The Vampire remake is a very close representation of the vampires. So that was all for the video guys. Now if you liked the video, consider giving it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And tell me in the comment section how you like the video. And please press the subscribe button to help me grow this channel and shoot more interesting content your way.